Hey everyone, welcome back again. This is Neil with Real Terrain Hobbies, and if you're new to the channel, welcome on board. I focus on creating realistic, highly detailed model scenery for tabletop gaming, model railroad, dioramas, and just scale model enthusiasts. So today what I'm going to be doing is we're going to be making some realistic vines all on your own. I was planning on buying some for my wizard tower, which is coming right up. Stay tuned for that. These vines are going to be applied to that tower, and that is in the final editing stages, so stick around, subscribe, and that should be coming up right away. So without any more delay, let's jump right on in. I got all the materials out right here. What you're going to need is some twine, which I've got there, some notch or knock leaves. These are German product. I'm going to be using the olive green. I think that's what these are, or the Lob. I'm not sure if that's the German name, but it's kind of an olive green. I'm not going to be using these autumn colors. I've got my two flockings here, which we're going to be applying as well. And then also some foreground foliage. It's like ground cover foliage. It just has a bit more color in them. It's kind of the same thing as these laser cut leaves from Knock. And yeah, so without any more delay, oh, and one more thing, you're going to need some spray adhesive. So you spray this on, and these guys will be sprinkling it on, and it will stick on there really well. So without any more delay, let's jump straight on in and get to it. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is take some of my twine here, and I just grabbed this. You can grab this from Michael's or hardware store if you need as well. And this is just a three strand twine. So I'm going to take about this long. This is, if I measure it out here, about 8 inches of twine. Cut it at the bottom there. And so first off, we're going to unravel this guy. So I start off by taking each strand and pull it apart if I can get it. So you'll end up having something kind of similar to that. Now from there, do the same thing with the rest. Pull these apart. And I'm just going to quickly do this, and then we'll jump ahead. So what you want is you want to get a lot of the little tendrils, and you also want to keep some thicker ones. So the little guys are going to be kind of sprawling out, and then the thicker ones are going to be sort of your base, kind of like your main trunk on like an actual vine, like some ivy. That'll be supporting all these little branches. So this is what I ended up with there. So the next thing you're going to need is a piece of paper, and this is just to stop the spray glue from getting all over your mat or whatever it is you're working on. And actually I'm going to take some of these extra tendril things and just sort of place them where I think I want some extra. So right there. Okay, so the trick with this is when you apply the spray adhesive, it's going to want to stick to everything. It's going to want to stick to the paper. It's going to want to stick to itself. And I made one right here, and there's not as many little tendrils and things as I would have liked. When I was trying to pull it apart, when you end up, if it accidentally sticks to itself and you try to pull it apart, as you pull it, it flattens itself, and then you're losing that depth when you're trying to pull and get some more of the tendrils out. So if that happens, I'm just letting this guy dry, and I'm going to try doing some of that pulling stuff afterwards once it's dry, and I'll see how that works, and we'll see here in a second. I'll do that with you guys. But for this, I'm going to spray it, and I'm going to try to just not let it touch itself and anything, and just put the leaves on. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to put this little extra tendril on there. Get my spray adhesive, get it away from my mat because I don't want that getting all sprayed up. Okay, so spray that side, spray this side. Oh, and I just went and sprayed all over my mat. That's okay. All right, so now we're applying the knock leaves. And actually, another good thing to do is get a new piece of paper now. So I'll get this one, and now it won't be filled with the spray adhesive. So when your leaves fall in there, they're not going to stick to your paper, and you can recover them after. So I'm taking my leaves, and you sprinkle them on. Just like so. So I am kind of touching the paper just to sort of lay it out a bit. get some more leaves. Just like so. So this is what I've got here. So now I'm going to actually put this one over there. Get the other one again that I was using and apply some more spray adhesive onto this. And we'll do the same thing again. Move this guy out of the way. Bring this one in. I'm going to grab and pinch off some new leaves here. And throw them down. I can kind of set this. It's on top. Oh no, see what I did? I just let it fold in on itself. So I might be able to pull very delicately, see if you can pull it a bit apart. Yeah, just so delicately. And I think I kind of recovered it a little bit there. But yeah, you see how it folded in on itself, and then then you lose a lot of the detail and depth in there. Okay, I think I ended up losing a bit, all the the littlest tendrils. I might have lost some detail in there. So if that happens, what I'm gonna do is take a little bit more of those small guys. Got them right there. Let's see, let's grab another bit. I'm gonna snip off one of these. So there's another little one. So I'm going to move this up here. Get my other sheet that has the spray adhesive on. Spray this one down. Throw this on here. More of these leaves. Just like that. Oh, look what I did. I threw my stuff right on the sprayed these leaves. Look at, so those are gone. So be careful. Remember to switch your paper up. I'm going to take this off, and this can go on. What I'm going to do is just on this end here. Oh, I'm going to spray it over here. It's all right. Yeah, keep track of which paper you have underneath. And I'm just going to set that lightly on top. Like that. And then, actually, we'll get some of these leaves or get some other ones here. And I'm going to go right over top of that base that I had before. Okay. Just like so. So, there we have it. Those look pretty darn good to me. One more thing that I'm going to be doing, since this is all these knock leaves, they're all one color, it's good to get a little bit of variety in there. So what I'm going to do, put this up here, grab my spray sheet, bring this back. I'm just going to spray the base a little bit. So the base, we can have some moss and other kind of things going on with that. So I'm just going to do a slight amount. Whoop. Take these guys, these foreground basing leaves, and I'm going to sprinkle them on. Oh, and I'm wasting it again, and I keep forgetting to... I'm thinking about talking to you guys. So you'll have an easier time with this than me, I'm sure. So actually, here, let's just dump these back into the leaf bin before I mix it with these new ones. I'm just going to take this and spray it off camera just over here. And I'm going to add now some of my flocking. And these are Woodland Scenics. I can't remember the color offhand, but I'll put it in just in the bottom of the screen. And so I'm just going to lightly sprinkle some of these on, just to give it some extra color in there. And that'll make it look quite nice, I think. Perfect. If you're not happy with how somebody, you want to get in there and pull some of those tendrils away, don't. Just wait until it's completely dry. So wait an hour, and then once it's dry, then you can start tugging and pulling things apart. So for now, I'm going to set that aside, and I do want to split that apart a little bit more. So that one we'll put over here. I'm going to try this now on the one that I did earlier. It should be pretty dry by now. And just sort of see if we can pull this apart. There, yeah, that's not too sticky anymore. There, see how I'm pulling that? Now that it's not sticky, it's not gonna do that thing where when you pull, if it compresses on itself as you're pulling, it's not gonna stay stuck down there. It'll go like that and then come open again. So let's continue on with this. All right, and there we are with this guy. Still not as nice as this one that we just finished here, I don't think. But there we have it. All right, so now all you have to do to apply this to whatever it is you are attaching it to, I use some pins just to pin it in place first, and mix some 2-part epoxy, which dries really nice and quick. This is a 5-minute drying time, and I just place it in behind the vine, wherever it is I want it to stick on. And if you need something to hold it in place, again, just use another pin, and that's all you do. All right, guys, thanks for another pro tips video. Sorry, I was actually intending on having the wizard tower done by now, which is kind of why I was putting these pro tips off. But I'm going to be sticking with these and working on getting these out a lot quicker for you. So if you have any questions, ask away in the comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And don't worry, don't end here. There's more videos to come. There's last month's pro tips already, and plenty more on the channel here for you guys to check out. But for now, here we are with these vines. I think they turned out pretty darn good. I'm going to be throwing them onto that wizard tower. So thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one. See ya.